following through with my plan of exercising quite well. I wake up every morning and I take little Oscar here. And I take Oscar to the forest, in which we just kind of walk through, wander around, let him smell, let him have a bit of a run. And then when we get to the beach, we start jogging. So I think this is really good because you get that fresh air and it's a really good way to disconnect from the world just for a little bit. Take some photos if the view's looking really good, but yeah. I just have to say, I really love when people do this, leave water for dogs, because especially when it's hot, they do need it. I also try not to go on social media while I'm out there, partially because the connection's not that great. And then you really get that chance to just be mindful of yourself. I try and sometimes meditate because I think that's a very good way of connecting to your body and just understanding you, what's happening to you, and just really gathering your thoughts. You can see a bit of my bump growing. There's Oscar. And oh, I love this view. It's just really amazing. And the fresh air, I wish you could smell it right now. It's just very natural. I've been waking up and looking at quotes every morning, and they really help me just have my own kind of daily affirmation of what I should be doing and the direction in my life that I want to be at. And one I saw this morning was, no matter what, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. And for me, that just kind of reinstates that when I'm following through with something that I'm doing, I'm really happy, and it just shows that you can motivate yourself. You don't need someone else to do it. And as long as you're following your dreams, you can reach your goals. We're in the forest. I love it. Look at all these trees, afforestation. I love it. All this fresh air that I'll be intaking now. It's just the perfect way to start a day. Hello little baby, stay. Good boy, look around. Okay, this is normally where I let him off to run around, so be free! Run, off your trap. Yeah, he loves his good little sniff around. I mean, coming in the morning is really nice because it's empty. Oscar, shh, stop digging. And yeah, I mean, people are still around, obviously, lots of dog walkers, but it's just really peaceful. It is really pretty. You come here when it's a bit dull and it's a bit like cloudy, gloomy, rainy. It looks like the forest from Harry Potter. Oh, hello baby, just came back. He keeps marking me up with mud. If I start running, Oscar just follows me. Isn't that right, little bit? Oh my gosh, no, he's trying to jump on me. No. Oscar's got muddy paws and I'm not, like, I just do not want muddy legs. I had a shower last night and I want to have one when I get back, but I don't want to be covered in mud. Wow. I mean, it's just like trees and things, and I guess from a point of view it can get pretty boring just to look at it again, but when you're actually in person it's so different. On top of having Oscar to entertain me, there's like the sunshine, the trees, birds, just everything. It's really amazing. Oscar decided to run away for a bit, see some dogs. Now he's just sniffing around. This bit's really nice because it's starting to get sandy. So I've been doing this for a few days now, and already I feel lighter, I feel more energized in the mornings, and I just feel like I have more structure to my day, which is always an amazing thing to do because it's not anything too extreme. It's literally just getting up when you wake up and heading out the door. And I love exercising. My ex kind of like made me lose a little bit of passion for it just because of a few certain things. I'm not going to go into them now because I'm just trying to be my happiest, best self and forgive him for what he's done and just live my life in the kindest, nicest way possible. I have new direction in my life, and I just believe that there's a plan for everyone, and no matter how painful or hard it is, you can survive something. That's how you really get to know yourself as well. So just believe in yourself and you can make it through. So yeah, but I'm getting out here every morning and trying to be my best. No matter where I go in this forest, I always find something new. So there's this cool bench here, and it's just got like some cool carving in it. I think it's amazing. I think it's because there's an asparagus farm here somewhere. It's quite a cool bench. And Oscar just jumped on me, so I have sand in my shoes now. These trees are absolutely beautiful. They literally look so mystical. Don't know what it is about them. I think it's the colour of the leaves. Oh, look, it looks like autumn's starting. If you're lucky enough, you see the bunnies, but I normally see them when I come at the end of the day. Yeah, just someone else running. Scared of Oscar. Oh, where's Oscar gone? Nice. I honestly don't know if this is normal, but I started speaking to the babies. I'm just there like, Mummy loves you. I was like, I'm so excited to meet you. I really am now, because it just shows you what's really important in life, and you just got to focus on the things that make you happy. Yes, baby. Oh, muddy paws. Oh, yes. Look at this. We've arrived to the beach. We're getting there still. Walking over this hump of sand. Oh, walking up this sand is actually a workout, just because you have to put in double the effort to walk. I'm taking some photos and Oscar's just having a nice little rest because I think he knows the jog's going to come now. Don't you? Oh, the sun's decided to come out again. It's kind of going back and forth, but yeah, I see the ocean is so peaceful today. Normally like the waves are clashing because it can be windy, but it's very quiet today. One thing to note is that the sand over here, when you're on the dune, versus the sand on the beach, are two very different sands. So here, the sand's very soft and just kind of like, it's very difficult actually to run across. But the one on the beach, it's quite solid. I mean, people ride bikes on it and everything. I'm getting sand all in my shoes. Gonna have to empty them before I go on a run. But yeah, this is definitely a view to go to every morning. So the sand here is a lot more stable versus over there, and like just up on that dune bit, it's just much more stable, possibly because of the water, or just maybe because that's how it is. But yeah, the water's so quiet, so nice. I'll quickly show you the ocean and then I'll start my jog. So no vlogging at that point because we're like but yeah, got these little water paddles across. I've had a nice little look around and just chill, and now it's time to do some running. I normally like to run on this part just because it's quite solid and you kind of get the sound of the ocean, so it's really relaxing as well. Yeah, I mean, this view, and the sun's starting to come out as well, so it's really looking beautiful. I just chilled for a bit and just looked at the ocean. Now I'm going to start my jog. Are you ready, Oscar? I'm going to go running now. Yeah? This is Oscar's favourite part of the morning. For a second, just to show you this, like, I don't know, it's that bit of sand that hasn't got water on it. It looks like a mini island. It's just so pretty. Whew. The way the water ripples, absolutely beautiful, and the pattern it's left. Yeah, it's a good thing to run to. Are you taking a little break? One thing I notice is every day that I get heavier, the harder it is to run, but the most important thing is to just keep it up. Obviously, the more you go, the kind of lighter the jog has to be, just because I don't get heavy. But right now the bump's not too big, so I should be fine. When you're kind of like need to exercise, or you have to be extra light with it, which I have to be now, just make sure you take breaks if you need them and just breathe. But yeah, so I mean, normally I'm quite good at running, but I can feel my legs carrying the extra weight, and yeah, it is a lot harder. you just got to kind of go, because everything about your body's changing and you become much more tired much more quickly. But I just kind of give myself little motivational goals. I'm just like, okay, run to that bit and then you can kind of like slow it down, then run to this bit and then you speed it up, and those kind of things just help me out and they get me through my workout. Also, side note, oh, my pregnancy spots, they're going so bad, because I mean obviously your hormones are kind of going like all over the place, and I'm just like I'm still a teenager right now, but when they come I won't be 20. But yeah, all these little spots. Oh. Oscar the dog has spotted another dog. Probably wants to run up, but he's taking his own little break. Being a bit slow today, aren't you? You always trail right next to me. Yes, Oscar. We just kind of took a little detour of our run into here. It's just... oh, it's a little bit wet. I don't want to sink into it completely, but... Oscar, no! You're making me wet! It's pretty. Oh! Okay, Oscar, let's go out. Where's Oscar? Where's he go? I see horses! Paddle boarding. Beach is starting to fill up a bit more. Oh, coming here makes me really realise how beautiful life is, and you can't let some bad people get you down. Like, I've been so upset about the way my ex just left things and how I'm dealing with it all by myself, but get out, get some fresh air, because I promise you will feel better. And there's a sailboat there as well. It's pretty far out though, because life is too beautiful and too short for you to just waste feeling sad the whole time. And I know I look like a complete mess right now. I have spots and my hair's really saying a lot, but I mean, life really is amazing if you let it be. So don't let bad people bring you down, because I mean, I never pictured that I'd be the girl that gets left pregnant and alone at a young age, but it happened, and I think my babies are a blessing and I'm really excited for them to come. And even though their daddy turned out to be a real poo, even though I really did think we'd get married and all that silliness, I still think that life has a meaning and you just have to find your purpose. Life is beautiful. Get out there, breathe, enjoy yourself, because life is made for you to live, not for someone else to take it away from you. Yes, let's go. It literally astonishes me how every time I come to the forest I find a new way in and out. I'm always finding something new. There's like this little hut thing, and then I saw through here and it's just like this like little secret. Oh, I think it's someone's house. Yup, I think this is someone's like house area. Oops, they just have a really cute pond. Right, out we go, Oscar. Oh, I'm getting so tired now. Oscar's literally just dragging me now. He can sense home that it waits us. Oh, so basically home now. Had a really good jog, run, walk, a little bit of everything. Must have been gone for about 2 hours. As you can imagine, I need a shower and I'm just gonna chill and then eat something, because I haven't really eaten anything today. Just drank some water and that's the main thing. Had a bit of a smoothie, so I guess that's fruit, but yeah, I need a shower. Clean, refreshed, so good now. And I've just made a protein smoothie. These are really good because they kind of fill you up, they control your cravings, so I'm not out here eating like loads of sugar. And yeah, they're just like really good for you, because I can eat a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally want to eat inside a smoothie. So I put some chia seeds, hemp seeds, some wheatgrass powder, and like just some super green mix. I think it has like spinach in it and like a bunch of other stuff, which is really good. And then obviously like protein powder and just a banana, a few bits of fruit. I'll just have that really. So I'm just going to dry my hair now and get on with a few bits and bobs that I have to just kind of do today, because you've got to keep going, keep doing everything. As long as you stay on top of your stuff, then you're a pretty organised person. I'm just like looking at my skin. Oh. It's getting better, but still up and down. Hormones. One more thing I forgot to mention is now I'm having like a teaspoon of honey every day, just for the immune system, because I feel like winter's coming and obviously being pregnant and ill is not a good combination, because I don't know what medicines you're not allowed to take, but there's quite a lot of them, so yeah, you have to be pretty careful. So I'm staying away from ill people and I am having my honey.